Alright, guys. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready for this. Let's do this. So, I bring you the future. Yeah, that is just too cool. I love that. That's so much fun. Get a whole chest full of supplies. Wall full of supplies. Could have even spawned in the wall if I wanted to. All fully activated by redstone there. All this stuff's kind of custom name on the enchanting table, custom named items, super juice, vault of the damned, um, custom named chest. We have furnaces here, full of, they're already smelting clay into brick, and, enchanted items, very useful, colored names, or even in italics, just full of blocks, and these torches weren't even here before. Those were spawned in too. Went ahead and added those in. You have a whole resupply of chests, and for a nice PvP map. And the best things about this is I can just pop these, and this is fully resettable. So go ahead and hit this again, and voila! Full resupply. Being able to make it resettable is pretty nice for testing this thing. Worked out all the little tags and stuff for spawners. So, I just can't get enough of it. It's so cool. Yeah, a little sound the anvil makes. Clong. Okay, anyway, so spawners. Started looking into custom spawners a bit, and this is what I've come up with so far. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Pretty good progress. Pretty much learned everything there is about spawners over the last 2 weeks or so. And this is what's come out of it. So, what this is doing is this is a spawner, obviously. There's even a spawner minecart displayed in there. And that's what it's spawning right here. And it can only spawn one in its area here, so it leaves this one here, and it doesn't spawn another one until this one's destroyed, and then it's just destroyed by a dispenser with a lava bucket. Lava just destroys this and spawns a new one. And then the first thing it spawns is whatever that is. Like this one is the what is this? This one's cave supplies. So I think it's like that first block right here. A little circle block. Actually, I kind of have them displayed here. Maybe not. Yeah, you can't really tell. You can set the display on this. This is kind of just visual. It doesn't really do anything. So I need to... Oh, wait. No, these are the furnaces. Oh, right. Cave is furnaces. Okay, so this is the furnace. There's 4 furnaces right along here. And their chest. And that's what all spawns in that spot. All right here. There's a little bit of extra delay for the chest to spawn, so that it actually lands on top of these. But beyond that, that's it all spawns within like a second there. So, well, I guess that's about... Let me just show this. Click. Kills all the minecarts. Places new ones in, and, well, that was already there. And since I had it set to drop items, they all just kind of pop out and land on the ground here. Now, one issue, I'm going to consider this a bug. I'm going to hope it's a bug. But, I mean, this is full of clay and items here. And you think when it, can't land, it'd pop out all the items too. But nope, just a chest. Just a regular chest. Nothing in there. Oh well. That'd be a cool thing to fix. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't know. Just make it drop all the items when it gets broken. That'd be sweet. Alright. So, anyway, the spawners. Well, I guess let me figure out what I'm going to do from here. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go over to MC Edit and kind of talk about what the spawners are, how I did this a little bit more in detail on there, which might get complicated. I don't know. People might not understand it, but oh well, whatever. So also, I think I'm going to like this is the setup for the um the map, the actual map over here. These all spawn like the chests and everything on the map. I redid it a little bit just on this copy world just to change the coordinates to along here. So what I'm gonna do is kind of up on this spawn platform, kind of figuring it's probably gonna have to be bigger at some point. We're probably gonna widen it out or something. So I'm actually gonna just kind of put a platform over here that's kind of like this one. And we'll copy all these spawners up here and have another set of them along with like a wall here like this, exactly like this, just to kind of display and show people like this is what spawns on this map and this is the chests, this is the items in the chest, because otherwise you can't really tell what's in here. I might have accidentally triggered the ones in here, but like can't really tell because they're not spawned yet. They don't exist yet. So you can't really look in the spawner, so we're probably going to have a little display model here. It'll be cool to hit the button and let them spawn the chests, and yeah, that'll be cool. Oh yeah, one last little quick note before I go over to MC Edit is it's just a pulse. This just sends a pulse down the line here, and it takes 3 ticks to destroy a minecart, or well, takes 3 ticks for the lava to eject out, and then it comes around, and then it pulls the lava back in. So yeah, it takes 3 ticks to destroy the minecart. Think. Oh, I missed. So it just destroys the minecart and then spawns a new one. Oh yes, so I'll talk about it in MC Edit. Alright. Okay, here we are in MC Edit. And it is like 2 days later. I've been trying to get recording to work in well, I need to record like the screen and not just MC Edit, and I've been trying to figure it out, and I finally get it, and I've screwed it up still more times. This is like the 5th time I'm recording this. I hope this works this time. See, like I can do other things, and it'll show on the screen. And I finally got that working, I think. And then like my mic settings reset, and then I couldn't hear my mic, and oh god. Okay, so yeah, so this is all set up. So I'm just gonna delete this out, and we'll do this. We'll set this up. This is basically kind of the example here for kind of how this stuff is going to be spawning. Just highlight it here and get rid of that. That never happened. And so anyway, we're going to place this up here to start off, and this is what we're going to be setting up the spawners to spawn to for the 3rd time. So we'll put this right there and right about there, and enter. So we'll gotta get everything to spawn right there. So we'll grab the spawners. Zoom too fast. Should be a master at this by now. Okay. And one more lower. Nudge. Alright, got almost everything. Let's go up. And we'll grab the pulses here too. Little monostables with one more. Oh, okay, that looks good. So we're gonna clone that and move that up there too. Right about there. Maybe a little more. So this is gonna have its own set of spawners. I'm kind of breaking my rule where I'm putting everything above everything else, but I'll figure it out. It's Mostly with the clocks. Maybe not so much with the spawners. I guess we'll find out. So, put that there. We'll save. And I will go check and make sure this recorded again. And do it early and not at the end of the recording. Alright, I'll be right back. Woo, it's a success. Okay, now what do we do? Alright, I'm sorry there's going to be yellow boxes in the background. It's hard to see some things. But, okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to start off by just spawning this block right here. So, I can hit Alt and it'll check the coordinates of it. 162, 201, 815. Let me write that down. Okay, I'm glad I checked that because I almost didn't record the screen again. Okay, so I got the coordinates written down for that, and we need to correspond it to, I forget which spawner. It's I think it's this one. I'm just gonna have to remember this. Yeah, it's this one. So this spawner needs to have its coordinates set to up there. Now, all of these spawners right now, all the main spawner itself right here is trying to spawn. We want it to spawn next to it. It's spawning that minecart. Yeah, how do I kind of symbolize this? Alright, well that spawner right there needs to spawn the minecart there. So, but right now it's actually trying, it's set to spawn the minecart right down here, the original spot where it was copied from. So we're actually going to have to change those so that the coordinates, I can change the coordinates to make it so it spawns right there. Now, a quick way to do that is we're going to go into TrazLander's Unified Spawner Filter, which is awesome. He's a cool, awesome guy, and he's been helping me out with some requests. Pretty sweet. Oh, by the way, I don't think I need this anymore with the NBT editor. Anyway, let's see. So we're going to set just change the position of this spawner, and we're going to change it to relative, just so I can easily put in -1 here, and then I know it's Z negative, it's that way, and it'll just spawn it right next to it. And it'll, in that exact spot, it won't try to spawn it anywhere else. It's already set up to do everything else. 1 and 2. I also need to change this to 0.5 because apparently minecarts, I don't know, when they're spawned, they spawn slightly in the floor and then fall through the floor. Or, I don't know, I guess they're supposed to spawn at this point. But, so, that's 0.5, -1, and filter, and that'll set up. Now that spawner is set up to spawn right next to it. Now what we can actually do, I think I'm going to, yeah, it shouldn't affect the, let's see. Yeah, it shouldn't affect anything else. If I just highlight them all like this, I can actually do that to all of them. I think that there's too many yellow boxes in the background, it's hard to see. I got them all. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so we're going to just do that again. It's already set. Filter. Now they'll all spawn right there. That's done. Okay. And we'll go ahead and save that, and that was quick. Yeah, right, it's only setting positional data. So, now we need to set up so that the minecart spawner that spawns next to it, I'm going to go down here and spawn this one. This one's easier to see. The minecart spawner that spawns next to it will spawn up here instead of, you know, out on the middle of the map, because right now it's set to spawn out there. Now to do that, I need to edit the spawner that's within the spawner that it spawns. And so what we're going to use now, which is really nice, really handy, change the filter to the NBT editor filter. Now this thing is sweet. Also by TexelElf, check it out. It has everything that is in that spawner. Like this right here is a spawner. That's the main spawner. And like the spawn data here is what it spawns, and then let's see. Yeah, that's right. And then yeah, this is the data that it spawns. This is the spawner that it spawns, and then this is the spawner that spawns, which is actually not a spawner, it's a tile ID. This is the chest up there, actually, I think. No, what is this? I forget. I think that's an anvil. Yeah, that's an anvil. Actually, I'm gonna do that circle block, because I said I would. So we're gonna edit, actually, this one. Go, NBT, So we're going to go here. Now this is everything that this spawner has. I'm not going to go over everything. You can kind of check his video on this thing a little bit. Explain some of it, but yeah, you can go through this. And what we're going to really look at actually is these two: spawn data and spawn to potentials. Now, whenever one of these minecart spawners that I have set up spawns, it only ever spawns once. And how I made that work is by using this. Spawn data is the first thing that the spawner spawns. And when it uses that, when it uses that, it pulls a new data out of spawn potentials. And you know how you can set up spawners to spawn on like 50% chance to spawn a skeleton and 50% chance to spawn a let's go zombie. Can't talk today. It will pull one of those. It'll say, oh, I'm going to spawn that skeleton. So then it goes into data. And after it finishes the skeleton, it grabs 50% chance to either skeleton or thing, and then it goes back to data. And so data is like a trash data. It just, it gets overridden every time that something spawns. And so what we're doing is we're using spawn data for the minecart spawner, which is this. This is the minecart spawner data here. And spawn data, this is the chest. And the spawn potentials that it pulls from is something different. It's it's the same thing, but it spawns it in the void. It's 0. So it just throws it away. And since we can't actually edit a spawner to never spawn again, it spawns like every once a half an hour, which is not long enough for a PvP map. It instead just spawns it. If it gets to that point, it just spawns it in the void. Just gets rid of the item, so it'll only ever spawn data once, and it'll never spawn again until you destroy the minecart spawner and then redo it. So all we're going to do, I've copied all this up here. I changed the coordinates for the main spawner, and so we just need to change the spawn data for the minecart spawner, which I wrote down the coordinates. 162.5, everything has to be 0.5, so it's in the center of the block. 201.5 and 815.5. And then that's it. I guess I'm not forgetting anything. That's good. Yep, alright, done. And then save. And that should be good. And we'll go back to the game and check that out. Alright, so we should have this set up to spawn right there. Go ahead and get rid of some more of this stuff. Hello button. Yeah. Okay, so all of this stuff right down here will actually, since it's set up, it'll spawn down there. The last 4 or 5 spawners there, but the first one should spawn right. And I need a button now. Click. And I screwed it up. That's cool. What did I do? Okay, I did screw that up. Here we go. NBT editor filter. I am not recording that again. Tile entities. So this is the main spawner. I edited the spawn data, which is its trash data. So obviously it's not gonna spawn again. This is the old data it threw away after I deleted it. So we're actually editing its spawn potentials. Go down into its spawn data. And now we'll edit this. 162.5, done. 201.5, done. And 815.5, done. Done. Save. Back we go. Okay, so this spawner should be set up now, like I said, and those should be junk. So button, and there it is. Sweet. Let's do it one more time. Make sure it spawns again. Click. And, yep, there it is. Alright, so that spawner is good to go. All the trash data is set up already, since I just copy-pasted it, and it's, it'll never spawn again. It'll only spawn into the void at Y0. Just get rid of the item. And so that's good to go. So now I'm going to go through and edit all these, so their coordinates are set to all these locations, and I'll come back. Alright, I got the last spawner here. I figure I'll show this one more time, so pay attention. So we're going to highlight the spawner, hit the filter, hit enter, click down through the tabs, click down through the spawn potentials of that spawner, to the spawn data of that spawner, click the position data, change it to what the new position data is. 201, enter, and oh, that didn't work, 798.5, enter, save, and you're done. Alright, so got a button set up here. We'll go ahead and clear this out of the way. And let's see if this works. Let's see if I didn't screw up. That is definitely wrong. But everything else seems to be good. What did I do? Oh, there's a chest missing here. And there's a chest over... Okay, well, let me go figure out... Somehow the spawner is spawning up there. What did I edit? Oops. Okay. Let me go fix that. Okay. That got it. So I did screw up. I screwed up twice this time. Oh, wait, that goes there. Okay, I put the coordinates on the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, that chest is still not spawning. Alright, so I basically got all the positioning data. There's a chest there. Oh, that was from that one. Okay, so just screwed up with some positioning data. How did I get this thing wrong? It's still not spawning. That's a creeper spawner. Okay, how did that happen? I'll be back! Oh crap, there's a creeper! Alright, got that spawned now. So I am so not recording this again. Oh, there it is. Alright, so that should be good. That should be set. Everything should be set now. Cool, not bad. And I only screwed up like... Man, I only screwed up like twice on the previous recordings. So, yeah, this was even worse. I'm getting worse at this. It's good, good. So... Anyway, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next episode. We'll probably do something out here somewhere. And we'll see you next time. And welcome to the future of Minecraft spawners, PvP spawners. Yeah. Clonk.